Right now, some breaking news at the border. Despite Biden's denials of a crisis brewing, the New York Times is reporting just moments ago that the number of unaccompanied migrant children detained along the southern border has tripled in the last 2 weeks alone to more than 3,250. More than 1,360 of the children have been detained beyond the 72 hours permitted by law before a child must be transferred to a shelter. Joining me now is Senator Tom Cotton, and I know he wants answers here. Senator, why is Joe Biden waiting until later this week for a briefing from his team on this growing security, health-related, and humanitarian crisis of his own making?
Hey, Laura, it's good to be on with you, and that's a great question because we have a crisis at the border. This is the Biden border crisis. Now, Joe Biden and the Democrats may not think it's a border crisis because they don't believe in borders. So they, by definition, don't think there can be a crisis at the border. But the American people know that we have a crisis there. And this was altogether predictable, in fact, predicted. I said last year during the campaign, you cannot promise amnesty and open borders and health care for illegal aliens and not expect a migrant crisis at our border. And what's happened, not just in the last few weeks, but every month since the election, we've seen increased numbers at our southern border. And they sent a team down this week to ask about whether or not there were enough teachers there or what the accommodations were for kids. How about the team ask, what are we doing to stop it and to turn these migrants back and to tell them this is not the way to come to America?
Senator, the press secretary for President Biden today said that they have to basically be better with their messaging on this. Is this a messaging problem when you have 80 kids, 30 kids who are under the age of 13, some of whom are kept in these cement cells that they were getting on Trump for having to keep people in temporarily until he basically solved the border problem?
No, Laura, when a politician tells you they have a messaging or communications problem, what they really mean is they have a reality problem. And their reality problem is that they created a crisis at our southern border by inviting the entire world to show up and claim asylum. Look, Donald Trump turned away people who were seeking asylum and told them to stay in Mexico and that their claims could be adjudicated in an orderly fashion from Mexico. Joe Biden's administration is seeking out those illegal aliens that Donald Trump turned away and inviting them to come back to the border enter. Like, we've gone far beyond catch and release. This is recruit and release. They're specifically recruiting illegal aliens who we already turned away once to come back so they can be let go into the country. Almost all of these claims will be rejected. The simple fact is, if you're from Central America and you're seeking asylum, you do that at the southern border of Mexico. When you get all the way to the southern border of the United States, you're no longer seeking asylum.
No.
You're seeking a better job and better living conditions.
Yeah, remember, they were sent out of the United States immediately during COVID because we're not supposed to be bringing people into the country who are potential COVID risks. But that was suspended, done away with by President Biden. All right, Senator.